Good morning. When this round is over, we'll meet up. How are you, meat stick? Good morning. It's probably a llama or an alpaca. Whichever one is the one that lives in Peru. The fact that you both responded at the same time is so funny. Then I guess it's a llama. I'm not sure what else it would be if it's not an alpaca. That ain't a camel. Okay, game. Okay, game. Morning, Vicky. Nobody gets any points. Because I'm not feeling very benevolent today. Good morning, cutie. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow I leave our little camping trip. I'm excited. I'm still streaming tomorrow. I'm just leaving pretty much right after stream. We are building today. I think we should maybe, depending on how slow I feel like building today, we should be able to finish this house. So I will also say I think I got the floor plan for the other house done. Yeah, I don't understand that alpaca. That everybody gets points. Forget that alpaca. But yeah, I got the floor plan for the other house done. So I will show you guys. I'm a little on one of them, you know. And then as far as Fortnite goes tomorrow, and for anybody that is concerned, we are playing it. We can do reload or battle royale. I've seen some videos for the little, you get to do Beyond the Star, whatever it is, the big ship is that you drive around in Star Wars, that one, you get to get on that. It's only 90 seconds long. So benefit, it's only 90 seconds long. It could have been for longer. Downside is it is 90 seconds long. That's a minute and a half. Benefit is you can't really control where it goes. You can kind of lean it left or lean it right. So the path that it's on is the path that it's going to be on. Downside, it highlights the people underneath you. So you can only go in a straight line, but if everybody in the game also happens to be in that straight line, it shows you where everybody is. If they're not underneath you, obviously you're not going to be able to see them. So if you don't want to be dead by the big old spaceship, we're just going to stay away from the big old spaceship so it can't see us. I'm tired of the spaces. Tired of the spaces in the Star Wars in the season of Fortnite, alright? Grab a gun, get on the ground, stay out of the TIE fighters. That's how I feel about that. Outside of that, that's all I have. Let me go here, and then I will show you I'm going to show you the floor plan. There was a tool update. We talked about that yesterday. More columns and casts, if you use that mod, does not need updated. But there's an update for MC Command Center, MC Woohoo, Tool, and Better Build By, and UI cheats. So if you use any of those updates are out. So this is the floor plan I came up with. You guys can tell me how awful it is. Also, it's kind of the floor plan in the sense that, like, this is where the kitchen is going to be. The formal dining room is going to be here. Bathroom. This is going to be an office. This is going to be the living room. And then we have our gym. But it's not the floor plan because, like, this wall is not going to be here and neither is this wall. I'm going to do, like, columns and spandrels. And we're also going to kind of have the dining room here in the middle. So it's going to be an open concept closed floor plan. Like, there's not going to be walls, but there's going to be shadows of walls. There's going to be illusions of walls. So that's the first floor. The second floor, we're going to have the primary bedroom, walk-through closet, primary bathroom. These are going to be kids' rooms, Or maybe this is generational and I make this room a little smaller and we have 2 primary bedrooms. I will explain Stump the Builder in just a moment. So this might become a primary or butler room. And we have another bathroom here. And then up here, we're just going to do, this is where our skill building room is going to be. So that's the floor plan for this. Stump the Builder. You're going to, it's a reverse shell challenge. You're going to build me a shell. I'm going to do that shell on stream. Shell rules will still apply. I can't, I can't change the walls. I can't change whatever it is you can't. You can do it in a build. I'll even go so far as to not change the wall heights, but y'all can't be mad if half the wall is bare if you all use super tall wall height. But yeah, you build it, you sign up, after it's built, you put your name on there and your gallery ID. Starting next month, so in starting Monday, if the shells are done, or if not, that's fine. Once I get at least 2 people on there, I'm going to randomly pick one of them and let them know. And then they'll build their little shell. And then it may not be little, I don't know. Please remember, I am one person. Do not build me a mini mall. I mean, you can. I'll figure it out. But if everybody builds me a mini mall, I'm not doing it anymore. But yeah, if you build it, I'll decorate it. Yeah, that way, if you want to elaborate on somebody else's build. Well, because the other thing is, sure, you can build it before you get chosen. Just note that, I'm only doing 1 a month, maybe 2. And if, 10 people sign up, that's a year. So that's why I'm choosing randomly and not in the order of sign up. It gives everybody kind of a fairer chance. But yeah, if you can build it. You can build it before. If you already have something built, you want to sign up for it, go for it. But if you're oh, Sar really stumped her with this shell, I'm going to take Sar's shell and then I'm going to do this with it. And then I'm going to figure that one out. You can do that too. I'm challenged. I want to be a little challenged. A little challenged. Tall wall height mini malls is not a challenge I want. I'll do it. But I'll look at you like this the whole time. The whole time. Because you got to tell me whose it is. You can't even hide it. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's a little way for you all to challenge me as a builder. And it's a way for me as a builder to overcome some. Because, when you build the same style every time. I'm always going to have a signature to my style just because that's what I'm comfortable building. This makes me not be able to do that. I don't build on a diagonal, right? You ain't gonna catch any of my builds on a diagonal. I don't build a lot of modern. I build modern, but not a ton of modern. So if you give me a shell that screams this is a modern shell, and sometimes your shells do scream at you. They tell you exactly what they want to be. I'm trying a new reshade filter. It is Peachy Fairy's XOXO preset version 2. So yeah, so I didn't say all the time, but sometimes you look at a shell and you're like, that is a coffee shop. That is a family home. Speaking of family homes, this is the one we're working on. We're back in here. I'm glad I put this stuff down because I would not have remembered what we were doing in here today. So I like the loft bed idea. I do not remember who suggested it yesterday, but good call. Because then I can keep these desks even, just get rid of this desk. And we could use these desks under here and it leaves this space open. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Put that there. We'll give them each a little computer. Doesn't save a ton of space, just a little space. And I think these two get along just fine. I don't think there's any anger at either side being more girly than the other. I think they're just, one just likes pink and one just likes black, And because these two are teens, I want to give them just a little hangout space here. The beanbag chairs from High School Musical. Oh Lord. High school years. And then the or the blow up couches. Either of those. Either of those is fine. Yeah. I don't know, man. It was just there. Those words, they just come out the mouth. There was nothing I could do about it. Can you tell? Like, my kid had every one of those movies. We watched those movies once a week. It, I can't defend any of that. It just happened. What if we do like this? Hello, Amari. How are you? You guys could scheme to do that. You guys could absolutely scheme to do that. At the very end, it's a puzzle challenge of all the shells. I'm not doing that. That's an idea that probably will never come to fruition. I need one that like fits both. I'm a pretty princess and I'm a pretty goth princess. I think the high school years. This one maybe? There's like this. That could work. That could work. Because like it's dark, but the top is pretty. I don't like this reshade. I've been using the same one for so long. I was like, let me just try a different one. The lighting, I think, is too harsh with it. It's not pretty lighting, and I like pretty lighting, you know? See, that looks so much nicer with a different reshade. Some of these I have specifically for taking pictures. I'm never going to take pictures. The reshades. But I'm like, oh, that would be so good to do, like, pictures. I'm never going to. I don't know why I have them. But I do. I am gonna do the full on like split room, 2 different wallpapers, 2 different spaces. But again, not in an animosity sort of a way. Just in a that's just who they are as people, and they respect each other's spaces like that kind of way. Ooh, somebody's gonna have here. We'll do this. These are not the colors. Yeah. It's kind of a diagonal, you know? We should probably pick the colors, though. I like the concept of, like, this. I wish they were, because they have, like this color, but that is not what I want. I want, like, girly pop, you know? This could be good. Because we have this, and we also have this. I think I like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so. You'll be alright. Just be like, if it's a Zoom meeting, just don't get snarky, but get snarky. In order for me to attend the online meeting, I need a link to the online room. See, I want like these, but I only want these on one side. And I don't think these layer nicely. Well, maybe they do layer nicely. It's because I have them stacked like that. It's funny. No, I don't hate it. Hold on. I'm trying to decide if I don't hate it enough to keep it. I think I do like it enough to keep it. Yeah. That's why this one is a little further over and this one is a little further over. They have the same amount of wall space, but yeah. I'm just curious what this would look like if I elevate it. Okay. And then I scale one of them down to like a 0.75. I don't think I like that as much. I don't think I like that as much at all. So now we just... Oh, it undid it all. That's not what I wanted. I think I'm going to do it that way. What if... Hey, now. What do you look like? No. Okay. These are just questions we have to ask. Yeah. And then we'll put this... I don't want it there. We'll put that one there. And when you go into the room in tab mode that nobody ever does, the one ceilings will be coming out of the wall. But really, honestly, and truly, who looks at it like this? Nobody. It is going to bother me, though. I think I like it better lower. I think I like it better lower. And we'll just pop this here. I want rugs. Oh, she needs... I have this window here. Because it's even up on the back. Because I can't put this one any further over than that. But that's what I'm going to do. We're going to have them uneven in the house. What would you prefer? What do you prefer? Exterior symmetry or interior symmetry? I prefer exterior symmetry, which makes my interiors a little funky. I'm not going to lie. But this is her window, so she can put whatever she wants up here. And does. Once we find it. I mean, we have this. Thing is, it's like very wide, and I think it looks... I prefer both, but if you have to... I love how Sarah's always like, I'm not picking A or B, thank you. If you have to choose one, what are you doing? Yeah. Shame. It's too wide. I could size it down, but you know. I want these but smaller. We have these. They're just sheer. That's fair. That's fair. That's not what I want. I heard movement in the hallway. He's going downstairs to get lunch. But that's what that was. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was a cat. They run through the hallway like a herd of elephants. I'm not even kidding. They come down the stairs and it sounds like a grown man stomping down in work boots. I'm like, what are you doing? How do you weigh 700? I mean, I'm the reason they weigh 700 pounds. I'm the one that feeds them. But like, how do you weigh 700 pounds? And then when you're sitting down and they go to sit on you and they put all of their weight on one leg. I've got bruises from them. And I swear they do it on purpose. I'm like, please stop. I'm begging you. I'm not finding a curtain I like for this one window. That's fair too. I don't mind exterior. How are you, mind? Hello, Jen. I'm gonna get each of them to stand on me, right? Cause I get, I get that thing. You can see where you press me. So I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna take a picture of it. I've got to do that part kind of quick, and I'm gonna get their little paw prints tattooed, and like so it looks like a little indent. That's what I'm gonna do. Good morning, then. I don't think I like this either. I want like I'm sorry. Yep, it's up. The thing is up. If you got that ping twice, I'm sorry. I thought I messed up, and I didn't mess up. So fortunately, but unfortunately, oh, that's the one. Unfortunately, that means you guys got a dirty delete from me. Maybe on the other side. Maybe we do this on the other side. There we go. There we go. Alright. I'm just trying to think of, like, the people that... I think they have a very diverse friend group. As in, they get along, but their friends don't get along, you know? So I'm like, what would make sense in, like, the little hangout space that they would have if their friends came over? I'm thinking music and chairs. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, like, something like this. And then a couple of different, like, seats and stuff like that. So, like, I'll pull out some little cutesy ones. And then maybe some not so cutesy ones. They'll still be cute though. Ooh, this could be a good one for a not so cutesy. Like this. Nice. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I have to double check YouTube's oh well. They'll ban me. But like this could be fun too for like kind of a comfy, cause I like this swatch right here. Oh my god, please. I like this swatch. I like this swatch. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's just funny as hell. Maybe they don't get along. Maybe this is our little princess. This is our sister's chair. This is our sister's chair. Hello, please. Making fun of her sister's chair. You know? Nah, we won't do that. But I will get this chair, probably in this swatch. I like this swatch. I know I don't have a lot of room there. We're still... I'm glad you guys have fun. I know, like, I don't do stuff like that too often. I would like to. I just get caught up doing other stuff. And, like... I told you guys yesterday, I just, sometimes when you want to be out of streamer mode, you don't want to get back into it. So, sometimes it's a little hard. If we pre-plan it, though, and I know that that's what I'm going to do, then we'll be fine. And maybe a couple times a month we can do a Discord Fortnite creative evening. My stomach hurt so bad last night from laughing. I'm not even kidding. My stomach hurt so bad last night from laughing. Woke up today, my throat was a little sore. Couldn't imagine why. I want one more, like, not so cutesy, like something here. But it was. The red and blue was fun. I like the SpongeBob game just because, like, it makes you use weapons you're not typically going to use. You're not going to use a sniper typically. Most people. I will snatch a sniper up. Most people aren't going to use a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher, you know. So, like, being able to play around with those is fun in a space that it doesn't, like, make you mad. Yeah, I also like that too. Unless you're creative, and then it's not a one-hit kill, because I don't know how many times I would hit her and see 6, 12, and she would still be running around. I'm like, no, that was a hit. I got you. You are not supposed to still be up, ma'am. Maybe we do this one. I want one with lights on it, though. I think we have this pink and teal thing going on that I'm going to keep. We'll throw this purple in. I'm trying to make sure I have enough room back here for Sims to walk through. So this space might get shifted. I wanted it more centered, but I also know I've got to have space for them to walk by. There we go. You only say that because you know I wasn't filming last night. If we're going to lies and slander me, I will absolutely start filming all of the things. But it wasn't just me. I don't think... it's not your fault, right? Like, you weren't like, ooh, I'm going to make... They're never going to get me. But yeah. But it was just like... Tommy Rachel was worried about it too. You accidentally got her the same way. Size you up. Turn you this way. Maybe like this. And we'll put that like that. Yep. Okay. I wish. I wouldn't tell nobody. She would just always be on my team. Other way. I like the concept of that, but not that. You should. Start with clip farming. I record sometimes when we're playing, when we're not streaming. I just let them know. Oh, if you're clip farming, you don't need to do anything but capture the screen. You don't need your face cam in it. You just need the game. Because you can talk over that. You can just let the audio play for itself. But it's not cluttered. This has yeah. Down. I don't like that. That's small. That's fair. Now, would the obvious answer be this and this? Yes, that would be the obvious answer. Come on now. I'm not doing all that. I'm doing more. Because the V in Quiv stands for extra. No, that's not the right one. It's not the right kind. This could be, we have this downstairs. I was like, oh, that could be nice. This could be good. Oh, this could be good. I always choose the wrong side first. think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, thank you, Gloopy. I'm glad that you and the cats are doing well. Do you have your next build thought up? Are you still working on your steampunk one? Okay. I like this. I like this. I think this is good. I do think here's the thing about games like Fortnite. You don't have to be good if you're funny. And you don't. And you don't have to be funny if you're good. I'm looking for the high school years one. This. Because, like, let me put that in there and take out this way. Nice. But I think this could be a compromise door between the two of them. Let me see what else we have. I'm just wanting to... No, this could maybe... That could also maybe be a work. Nah. Sometimes, if you're lucky, that's also beneficial. Because you may not be the best player, but then you get that headshot every once in a while. Maybe we do this, keep the door white. I think this is a good one. You're fine. Are there any desk chairs still? Did we do the Love Heart desk chair? We also have this one. Hello, Kitty Sims, how are you? Or, like, we have these. I'm not going to give them, like, big old gaming computer or fancy computers or anything. Maybe they'll have, like... Again, in my head, these kids are, like, 13, 14. So... I kind of want to give her the Love Heart chair, so we're going to do the Love Heart chair. The Love Heart chair does come in this nice, lovely, minty thing. Yeah, I saw they added, like, a grappling glove, the junk rifts, and another kind of rift, so... That's fair. But you could like embrace the pink and really. The Barbie house. Can you put too much pink in a Barbie house? I don't know if you can. I just. I think I'm gonna go with this chair, just because like. There's no other gold in the room. That's really the only other reason. That doesn't look bad though. So I'm gonna put this one here, you know. They'll have their own little journals. Let's see what kind of computers we have. We have this. I don't want to give them those. Or the slablet. Yeah, these are for my... I never updated my title. My title is the same as yesterday. No, this is for the twins we're doing for the save file. They're just polar opposites. They're still friends, but they're just polar opposites. We'll do this one, because of course she would have a pink little book. And then We'll do this one over here. For the bedroom clutter. Oh, well, we could do alarm clocks. We have this one. Yeah. We're going to be working on a house next week that's got 3 bathrooms and 4 bedrooms. Probably could 5, 6 if I wanted it to. Yeah, that's the big houses. I could put that there. And then we can find one that, again, is a mix of... like, maybe the gnome and the rocket ship. They don't really need an alarm clock. Who am I kidding? We just need some clutter. Oh, hiccups. She's gonna have her pretty little drink. She's gonna use a water bottle. I wish they had one of these with like stickers on it. I think they would absolutely have a sticker water bottle. I'm just pulling some stuff out. How are you, Sia? How are you doing today? I'm just gonna pull some stuff out, and we'll edit after we do that. I'll pull out this fake laundry basket. We can put it at like back here.
Makes me sick.
Hello, Iru. How are you? I've turned the volume up on your thing like 3 different times. I still can't barely hear it. I'm gonna have to find another. Look at that. I'm gonna pull this out. I think she's gonna have this on her bed. We're gonna stick it in this corner here. Yes and no. It wasn't done that way, and like there was no reference for it. But yes, we just have a pretty princess and a pretty goth princess. The twin sisters that share a room. Mainly because I'm interested to see. I forgot I had made myself a limeade. I want to play around with the cast too. That's what I'm excited about. I don't know what all to like put in here. I mean, it's fair. I haven't seen Wednesday, but I'm familiar with that. I do. It is a channel point redeem. And then you'll get a whisper sent directly to your DMs. What else do we have in here? I kind of want to pull some of the makeup out, but I also want to make sure I have some of the Crystal Creation stuff. Nope, you're good. I guess that stuff is in miscellaneous clutter. I suppose. Let's take a peek. If they're not in here, I'm not sure where they would be. Could I look for Crystal Creations? Of course. I'm gonna grab that. Yeah, these. I think there's some serious jewelry going on between these two. Let's be honest. A quick scan of the catalog. Make sure you're not missing anything super fun like this. Okay. I might grab a couple of plants. We'll see. But first, I'm gonna size that down and raise it. Put it like here, you know? Get out there. Like here in the corner. You on the bed? I think it is on the bed. It is not. I was wrong. There we go. There we go. And we're gonna keep this one pink. I just wanted to see if there was anything. There's not. I think we can do nifty knitting. Where are you? There you are. Where is the... Yeah. Nope. Where's the octopus? Here you are. I don't know where the octopus would be qualified or would be put. But I'm going to throw in... It's going to be a colorful either octopus or turtle. That's what's going to be. Ooh, I think we're going with the turtle. And they're going on this bed. Like their little childhood stuffed animals. They haven't quite let them go yet. It's like the only pop of color over here. And I like that. Don't like the camera angle though. There we go. Alright, where do we want to put stuff? I only have one dresser, but most of this stuff is going to be display. So let's get their desks done. I'm going to pull that back into the corner. This stuff will all kind of be exactly where it is. I'm going to push this over here too. And then I'm probably going to leave that up there. We can pop this over here. I want a little lamp back there. I'm not going to use this. Lighting. Okay. Maybe do like we'll have to all places. They have this little cute. Oh, don't have to all place that one. That's exactly where I wanted it. I'll take it. She has a very busy desk. I do need a pair of these over here as well. They are clipping the littlest bit. I'm actually gonna make these like this color. But I'm just gonna let that ride. I'm gonna keep that swatch. I didn't know if there was like other swatches that maybe look like comic books or anime, um, manga. I don't know. One of those is not good, from my understanding. One is like a comic book, and the other one is like porn, and I don't know what the difference is. So this looks appropriate, is what I'm saying. It doesn't look like she's studying anything crazy. Can I fit this over there? Okay, this is gonna go. Move that there. This is how this is going to be set up on that disc. This tells me how high I need it. It's too far away. Sometimes when I alt place things, I forget to breathe. That's why I get so quiet. I get really concentrated. Alright, this I wanted it to be like, that's hers. You know? She doesn't really... I do. Just like... We can do dark wood. I want it to be like colorful. So I guess this is the colorful swatch. Okay. I really, it's overdone. It's overdone, but I really want to put a little rug. Just a little rug right here. I can't use this. I mean, I could have, but I won't. So now I've got to find a little rug to put there. Something like this would be cute. See? Music is loud. They use it as a sound dampener. It's fine. It's fine. I don't like it. It's good, though. It's probably just not what we'll use. Maybe we do something like this. Or maybe they have like a little this. Everybody loves eggs and toast. This was their compromise. Or the cat. Although they're gonna have a dog. Maybe these guys secretly want a cat. You know? We'll come back to that rug. Solid option. Obviously, super simple round rug. Always an option. I'm just trying to make it like fit both of them. You know, it's like a parent. You know, you can't let one kid have something and the other kid not. Oh, I can change this one. How does this look with this purple? I think it's okay. There's just a lot of options. We have this one. But this is just like a plain... I think it's going to be high school years. If I can find it again. I can never find that rug. There it is. I was like, hopefully it's still the same swatch. I could even do like a couple of little rugs over here because these are pretty little. And then they could each, again, have their own little rug there. They don't all have to be at a weird angle. They can kind of be at a weird angle. Do I have a little table? Like a little... The little shorty table might be this guy. I just wish he was a little less... Okay, then the other options are Snowy Escape and this guy. I like this guy. Not gonna lie. Look how nicely that fits right there. I would like more triangle tables. I'm just gonna throw that out there. It works real good right there. I can't put two, you know, but like a little table over here would be cute. They're not getting one though. They're not getting one. They can use the floor. We'll get rid of that one too. We'll keep it even. We'll keep it fair. I think this room is good. I just wanted to put some like clutter type mess on the floor. I know this is probably a pile of clean clothes. The only issue with this is in gameplay, they're still going to want to sit in this chair. But like, that right there is so teenage coded. I mean, shit, it's very me coded. I didn't select anything. I was like, what is happening? I'm keeping it. You may just have a sim that sits in the clothes at some point. And we're just gonna have to accept that. I think I need to make it slightly smaller. No, it's fine. It's perched precariously on the edge as it should be. We need some wall art. I'm thinking posters. Maybe movie posters? This could be cool if they did... Yeah, we need more stuff like music posters. Because we have like 3. We have this. This has a lot of different... But again, none of them I'm like, yeah, that's the one. We have this. Now, obviously, these kids like music. So maybe we just go through here and give them a vinyl wall. I'm just pulling them all out right now. They have to be... Don't do this to me, camera. You know she has that. You know she does. Alright, ads are going to start... Why are you open? Ads are going to start in 30-ish seconds. So if you're hanging out and you want to play Gartic, we'll throw that link in the chat here in just a second. If you're on YouTube and you're hanging out and you want to play Gartic, you have to come to Twitch. I'm sorry. That's the rules. I just made them up. There's the Gartic. It's pinned. You just click the link and you type the answer in chat as usual, so you can play along while you guys are in ads if you need to. And we will be right back. Well, opening my cheese stick. It's the second part of my lunch. Okay. Does she need a little lamp over here? She might need a little lamp over here. Just a little one. That we can fit in the corner. She might like that. You know, she might like that. Actually, it's the same shape, but it's a very different lamp. It is hard to do all of those things. What's your favorite Stardew Valley mod? I'm just curious. I have Stardew Valley. I keep looking at it and debating whether or not I want to like play it again. I have never completed Stardew Valley. I have never got a perfection farm. I have never done none of those things. And when I do play it, it's always modded. Always. That's a fair answer. Mine is CBJ cheats. Because I can do a lot with that one mod. Yeah. I haven't played it in a long time. Yeah, because with like CJB, you auto catch your fish. Yeah, you pause time indoors, all that stuff. I would just start all over. I would delete all of my mods and start all over. I like automate as well. That's one, if you put the chest by your machine, it does it for you. It likes pull the raw material out of the chest and puts the finished product in the chest. You just got to be careful sometimes that you don't put a chest next to a machine, because all of the chests will connect. So you got to make sure if you have a safe chest, it's far away. Ask me how I know. I may or may not have those little rare fish. I may or may not have used those a couple of times. But with CJP, I can cheat it back in my game. Oh, that's the worst. No, that's fair. See, I feel like, and I do this with every game. I do it with The Sims. I feel like I should play it one time, just normally with no extra things, and then add the mods. And I don't know why with Stardew I feel like that so strongly, and with The Sims I'm like, fuck it, who cares? But like I also think it's fun to play with all the mods. So that's what I do. I was like, I want to put like some little lights down here. You know? Like that. And then I can get rid of this. I think I'm gonna do that. This side's good. I think this room is good. I think that room's good. Alright, next. Oh, nope, the room is not good. I pulled all this stuff out. Never actually placed it anywhere. Go me. I may get rid of that and this, actually. And just do like that. If I go in, Okay. So this needs to come down. To like here. Don't mind me, just puzzle piecing things together. There we go. And I don't think that's in the ceiling anymore. Yeah. Next room, child's room. Just a child. Nothing crazy. Trying to think what kind of child we want. Nerdy kid, that's what we're doing. With love. That's not being mean to the kid, that's just what they are. I want something that's like spacey but isn't like space. I want something that's funky but isn't like, oh, this is definitely supposed to be a dinosaur on the wall, you know? This string cheese is pissing me off. It is stringing. It's stringing too much. It's too much. No. Just give this kid a themed room. Let's pick our bed and we'll go from there. I feel like a bed like this. Like there's some fun swatches. I like this swatch actually. I like this swatch a lot. I think we might be doing an orange. I've never done an orange and blue room. Maybe it's time. I'm gonna do the swatches as orange and blue and see what we get. That's it. That's our wallpaper. Oh my god. See, something like this could be fun. Not on all of the walls. But maybe like behind the headboard. We'll do that. And then maybe we'll find an orange. Maybe. That's a hard maybe on finding an orange that matches. This is close. For a blue. That's just wallpaper. No. I was like, maybe. Nah. Well, the closest we have is that orange. This one here. I don't like it. And all of our blue, all of the paint goes all the way to the floor. Or to the, oh no, this one doesn't. I can't match paint colors either, don't feel bad. This might be okay. We'll do that. Alright, our curtains. Okay, that's not gonna work over there. Little curtains? Maybe too little. Just a tarp. I'm like actually disappointed in this cheese. I turned my camera off because I started eating it like a piece of corn on the cob. Don't nobody need to see that. Trying to get the strings off. And then see if it'll peel better. Because the whole point of a string cheese is so you can pull it apart.
Hello.
Hello, Kika, how are you? Nope, does not string any better. Some bullshit. Like that. Very good, very good. I was gonna make this family all girls. Like, all the kids. I don't think I'm going to. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. I just don't like stepping out of my bed onto the hardwood floor. We have a rug, but I tried to vacuum it, and my vacuum, like the pile on the rug is too long, and so my vacuum thinks it's dying when I try to vacuum this rug. And so because I haven't been able to vacuum it, it is still rolled up, waiting for it to be cleaned. Never gonna happen. We'll do that. Alright, side table. It goes with the curve in the wall. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. Somebody does. I just booped them for you. Maybe. I wouldn't put a glass table right by my kid's bed, especially at eye level. I feel like that's a disaster waiting to happen. There's this little bitty table. Maybe we do this little bitty table. I wanted to use it in the other room. I get to use it in here now. I'm thinking really hard. Alright, let's do this. And we'll go through all of the furniture here and pull out what we might want and then put away what we don't. I know that this is a waste basket. But like, if we size that up, that could be a laundry basket. That's a big old laundry basket. Look the size difference. Oh boy. If we tooled it up, it could be a laundry basket. I'll say that. We could do a little reading chair. And then maybe they have a little... Nope, I hate that. Okay. I was gonna say maybe they have a little shelf above their little table. They don't. They don't. I've changed my mind on that. I didn't put a mirror in this room. Nobody said anything. The shame of it all. I'm disappointed in myself and you. I'm gonna put that in here. Put some toys and stuff on it. It may not just stay that color, but this guy. He's a kid, so I don't know that he needs this guy, but like everybody needs that guy, okay? I do like this toy box. And I think it looks real good there at the end of the bed. Can I fit a dollhouse out here? Right here. I can. Sometimes things spill into other parts of the house, you know? I like the idea of this one. Like they whipped this dollhouse together themselves. Okay. Kids activities. Here's where it gets fun. I want a little book bag. But like I wouldn't mind a drawing table in here. I could put it here. I just have to, it has to be the right one. Maybe like this one. Actually, I like that there. We'll see if this stays. I'll be very honest. We'll see. I'm not convinced that it's gonna make final cut. It might. We will see. I might get them a science table too. I just don't want to invest a ton in like this one. I guess it depends on what lifespan you play on. If you play on long lifespan, that's fine. Short lifespan, it's a little dicey, you know? I don't think there's... Wow. I got real tired real fast. I'm sorry. I came out of nowhere. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of orange and blue here. And see what else we have. I do think I want to put one of those growth height charts here. Oh, that might be his little buddy. Hold on. I like the little possum. I think it's going to be the little possum. We'll size it down. We'll raise it up. That's just where their toys sit. Because if they're not here in live mode, they're going to run into them. They'll be in the toy when they're sleeping. But down here, it's just their feet. It's not their dome, you know? I want this. I knew I wanted that though. I want like a little bookcase. Even if it's just little books that I can put up there. And I think I'm going to get some of those My Sims and put some of those in here. Like they've just started collecting them. Like, we have this, but that doesn't feel... That's not what I want. I don't think it's an activity or skill. Let me go into debug. Is it a simi? Is it 2 M's? Let me just... Okay, that's the little... I'm gonna see base game and Snowy Escape. I was like, what is that? It's a baby. It's a debug baby. It's Lynn's favorite. Same. Like, if you have tool, you can move it down, but without that, like, it's so high. For what reason? I might pull out this rubber ducky for this bathroom. I feel like that would be an appropriate thing. Maybe this sponge. While I'm in debug. I thought that was them. That's not them. Here's one. So we have like Chaz. Probably has Hopper. He would put Hopper with the green. That's what he would do. I know some of these are more rare than others. He probably thinks Gonk is really cool. Who wouldn't think Gonk is really cool? Leaf. And we need one more. It's got to be a good one. I think either Tobor or Zombie Carl. I think we'll go Tobor. That's their favorite. See? Little collection. Very cute. We'll move that over a little bit. And then I want... I'm pretty sure it's a wall decoration. Guess it's not in base game or Snowy Escape. Please hold. I don't need debug on either anymore. Thank you. It may not be a debug. I'm looking for the growth chart things. I would put, or not debug. I would put them in a wall decoration. But they may have classified them as a poster. But this is not a poster. This is a wall decoration. So I'm saying, the way they classify stuff, I don't understand. I don't know. Here's one. I want to put it over here by the door. We have other ones. Here's one. I think this one has... Yeah. I think I'm going to do the cow plant. Because I think the cow plant's the coolest one. I still have a little dresser. I don't know what else would be in storage, probably. Do like a little... We'll move that desk up if we have to. Or that shelf up if we have to. I just want like a shorter... Like this is still pretty tall. But it is shorter. Could do like this. Nah. I know this doesn't go with this pack, but I'm just curious, is there an orangey wood? No. Alright. This has an orange. It also has little hearts on it. Not that that matters. It's just not the vibe of the room. I do it every time I look in there. I don't think they know how to not put it. I think they do that shit on purpose. You know, they're like, this right here, which is very obviously a painting. Posters. Wall decoration. It's a wall decoration. This obvious wall decoration plant, we're going to put that in paintings and posters. That's a cool dresser. That's actually a pretty cool dresser. I'm not really sure what to do here. Because I hate this dresser. I hate it. I'm not too fond of this dresser either. I don't like the knobs on it, if we're being honest. It feels very Pee Wee Herman to me. I don't know why. I don't know why this dresser gives me Pee Wee Herman energy, but it does. Like that TV show. I'm pretty sure it's just the round knobs. We have this. I think I'm gonna use this just because it's a little thinner. There we go. That works for me. I'm okay with that. And now I just want, so we'll get some books here. Something like this could be good. Something like that could be very good. And it comes in orange, so I could like, it's a little dirty, but there'll be another option, I'm sure. I'm looking. There will be another option. This could work. It's a little wide though. Why does it have to be so scuffed and gross? These are fine. Because I like the orange. That makes me say it. Do we have another shelf maybe that looks like that? I'm moving that away just so I can, because like we have this, but I want it open so I can see. This is also modular, which is why it like snapped on there. That's a maybe. We might do high school years, although I don't think they have the blue or the orange that I would want. Like this is their blue. Oh my goodness. I feel like there's another thin, yeah, like this. And again, it doesn't come in orange or, this blue could work. It looks terrible. It looks awful, actually. I love when I have a vision that I'm not able to, for one reason or another, not able to achieve. This is great, minus how dirty it is. So it's like, accept it for being the dirty little cabinet it is, and have a little cabinet, or try to find another cabinet you like better. I think it's just gonna be a dirty little cabinet. I'm gonna move these books over a little bit. I'm gonna do colorful because I want it to look like, you know, a kid's book section here. I know that this is a little shelf, but we have those next door. So I'm looking for like something we can put on top of there. Oh, what about the not clutter from the gamer kit, that cozy gamer kit that Lil Simsy put out? Comfy gamer, my bad. This. Look, it's Gronk. You might have to get the Gronk book. Because he has the Gronk statue. That sounds like fate. Gronk it is. What's up, buddy? He likes Gronk. Maybe Gronk is his favorite. Alright, let's get your... Get you a journal here. Maybe we do this one. I'm gonna get a little lamp. I don't ever do blue and orange. This is what happens when I just let the game tell me what I'm doing. I'm gonna grab that one. The blue doesn't work. Oh no. The yellow, that's yellow. Maybe it's just like a little... Maybe it's just a little white light. I'm okay with that, little white light. And then not activities and skills. This is Love Struck. I don't think we need that in here. I'm gonna have to like get up and walk around. I don't know why I am like suddenly so tired. I was good and now I'm like, maybe I should just like go take a nap. I don't think it's raining or anything outside. Typically that's when I start feeling like, ooh, it's nap time. If we... I want it to be like a fun little collage of posters, but also an age-appropriate collage of posters. Oh, we could do like this. Yeah, we could do this. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Yeah, probably. Parenthood is pretty good for having stuff like that. Oh, my little... This can go here. We'll give them that one. What does this one look like? Oh, nope, we'll give you that one. And then... I think I'm going to do a pet bed. Over here. Sometimes, you know, the little pet comes in here and sleeps. Like here. We'll make sure it's a little dog. And I might put a little... It's pink, but I don't think she wants a slice of ham at the end of her bed, you know? Nah, they don't need one in here. We'll put a big one in the parents' room. We do have to include somewhere pet food bowls. Maybe we put them here. We'll do that for their pet food bowl. We're doing a dog, so we don't have to worry about a litter box. Pet toys. I think I'll do this one because it's the smallest one there is. And we'll just kind of tuck it right here. And we'll pop these down. Just a couple of balls. Just a couple of balls, you know? Maybe that one and this one. And then pet furniture. We could do a little pet bed. Maybe? I don't know if that's able to be walked through if I put that there. If I do some... This will be where the pet goes. The pet bed goes like here. Again, this will end up in somebody's inventory, so I'm not like super duper concerned about where that gets put, because when the family moves in, it'll be in somebody's inventory. And then we'll pop this here, and now we have a little space for the pet. Why did my pillows fall? It won't let me pull it that way. That's wild. Alright. Put a pillow here. Put a pillow here. How bad is that floating? Yeah. We'll see if they stay this time. Are they really that far in the bed? Ugh. I'm not using tool because I feel like that's why they fell, even though I haven't come back down here. Yeah. We'll see if they stay that time. Anyway, back to this. That's fine. Miscellaneous. I feel like we could throw some dog food down somewhere. We won't put it outside. Oh, maybe up here. I was like, oh, maybe we could throw it over here in this corner. But probably not. They put their dog food away. They're responsible pet owners. I don't know where they put it, but away is the answer. Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe downstairs over this. We do the cats and dog. Oh my god, please. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's a shelf. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Like we could... I can put it here. I really want it over the bench. Like here. But then I have to move this to like here. Excuse? I think that's okay. I actually think that's okay. You all may not. But that's okay. And then we have a nice little... We'll do it like that. It's got the white and the gray on it. It's good. I'm just making sure that, like... I might put a bathroom, like a little window in here. We'll use this window right here. I already knew which window I wanted. And that way, you know, you take a shower and you want to let some of that steam out, you can. You poop and you don't want anybody to know. Just open a window, it's fine. Nobody will know. I want like a little thing of blinds, you know? Like this. Where'd you go? Come back here, buddy. But like, not that far down. I don't think I'm gonna find that here. Oh yeah? Like that's the length I want it to be. Like it's been tucked up. But I think they're just gonna be some naked curtains. I like this kid's room. It's cute. Let me center this light a little bit. Alright. Hallway I think is pretty well done. I don't think there's anything crazy there. I'm just curious. Do we have a cute little... Ooh. Hello. A cute little door we can maybe put on his room. If not, it's okay. Like, this is the only one I'm seeing where I'm like, ooh, maybe. We'll leave it sit there. We'll see how it goes. Parents' room. I'm not going to use the green bed. Do I want to? Sure do. Can I use this green bed instead? This is the green bed. Alright, let's get a bed in here. A nice, stylish, fancy bed. Like this. I don't know who these parents are. That's why I struggle sometimes. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't like it enough to keep it though. There's this one from Lovestruck. I'm not a huge fan of the way the headboard wraps around the bed. That's just, you know, I wouldn't want a headboard like that personally, so I don't, you know, I just don't know. This, again, is very just graduated college coded, like, in a guy sense. If this guy, this bed right here, this was, somebody on the Sims teams had this bed. And they just made their own bed in the game. I don't like that. I don't want it to be, like, obvious, you know, that it's, I don't think they live in their, that sounds really bad, because you just do, but you know what I mean. I don't think they're the type of queer couple that is got their bedding on it and flies the flag and all of that. Like, they are, and that's cool. They just exist in their neighborhood, own their little coffee shop. They're proud of their identity, but they're not like always that. I kind of like this dark blue. I'm trying to like use stuff I wouldn't typically use. But some of the stuff just feels really boring. I might end up using a green bed. I just want y'all to know that. I don't hate this bed. I just don't love it either. I'm gonna go with this bed. It's plain, it's simple. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Our side tables. I see something like this. Something simple. I know we have smaller ones from Snowy Escape. I might use like these. They're a little more narrow, so I can like do a little more scooting for the bed. How far off the wall is that stuff? Pretty far off the wall, in my opinion. There we go. May not be perfectly even, but is your bed really perfectly centered? I don't think so. If you tell me it is, I don't know that I'll believe you. Wall patterns. We already know which one I'm looking for. Let's see if I can find it today. Dear Desert Skies. There you are. I think I'm gonna go with this. It's a nice color. I'm good. How are you, Galaxy? I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie about that. I went from I'm in a super energized mood to I need a friggin' nap. But outside of that, I'm fantastic. How are you doing today? I might go with this orangey to match this bottom runner. Actually, I won't. I kind of hate it. I am also very slow waking up today, you know? This brown. It matches the bed frame. I'm gonna do sconces for their bedside lighting. I don't know. Waking up was good today. I was good. I woke up, had my little breakfast. I did all that jazz. Got up here, super excited. Remembered to set up my little spreadsheet for signups for Stump the Builder. Because I can't think of another name to call it, you know. But also, if you use that and it doesn't work, please let me know. Because I'm really bad at that kind of stuff. Just so you know. I try. I do make a valiant effort. It feels like a rainy day here, but I know it's not. I think part of it is I normally open up my curtains, and I didn't open my curtains today. I really think that's a part of it. Am I going to open them? No. Oh, those are nice. I think I'm going to do those. Those aren't like the only light in the room, but you're good. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 67 today. That looks fine, right? Yeah. That looks fine. The other option is just use that there. Like this. Oh, that's small. That is not an option. That option has been revoked. I just want to make sure I have the right one. This is probably also short. Any other? We have this. It's too short. Too short. These are also going to be too short. Okay. They do match our windows. They're from the same pack. I think this is it, though. I like the height of it. And it doesn't look too off. Okay. Now, I wanted to do a walk-in closet / bathroom situation in here, too. So, that's what we're going to do. Ooh, maybe that's not what we're going to do. Hold on. Because I don't want to split this window. That's fine, we'll figure it out. I can put this here. Nope, because I'm going to put the bathtub right here. They're going to have a bathtub. Hey, K-Rid. They're going to have a bathtub and a shower. So I think I'm going to use, like, the sleek bathroom stuff in here. So we can do, like, the bathroom there. I'm just going to use the sleek bathroom kit in here. The whole thing. It's been updated. It's fine. Exactly. Nope, I ran into that issue on this build right here. I'm using Strangerville and My Wedding Stories because I can't find... Because they don't have all the same windows for the same packs. Okay, I'm pulling out everything in this pack. And we'll figure the rest of it out later. This way I have it because I can't find half of this stuff. I'm going to pull one of each of these out. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I'll put that there. I'll get rid of this. Okay, that's everything in the sleek bathroom kit. And ads are going to start in a minute. I was trying to read what you said. Alright, we will be right back. I'm going to throw up Gartic. I'm not putting autoplay on, but it may only be one round because I have to like use the restroom and stuff. So I'll be right back. Very nice. Alright. So, they're gonna obviously... We need a roof trim. They're gonna obviously have a place to sit out here. We need like a trim here, like a... It's so large. I think it's a little... I don't have any spandrels. I don't think this is what I want. I think I want just a trim. Just a simple trim. Which window? Oh.
Hello.
This one? I'm assuming that one. Hello, Jess. How are you? Yeah, I need like this trim. Just around there. Which means I probably also need it here. Yeah. I misspell it all the time. I think I'm gonna use these out here. No, you're fine, you're fine. If we do like these out here, I think those are cute. Obviously, they're gonna have a little coffee table in here. I think because they own the coffee shop, part of me really wants to put the nice coffee maker in here from the bistro kit. It would have to go here though. Right here. You know, they have to make their coffee at home too. We're at that phase in the build where I start thinking about things that we missed while I'm trying to get things wrapped up, like build wise. So we start bouncing around. I'm gonna put a yoga mat out here, or a meditation mat. I don't need the instructor mat. Let's do this one. I'm gonna place it. Maybe they do yoga out here in the morning together. So we do like 2 yoga mats. And then we'll choose our... I like the cork one. Maybe one of them likes the cork one and another one likes a different one. Maybe one of them likes this one because I also like this one. And then we need a little table. Actually, that will actually here. Nope. Yep. I know these are inside chairs, but they are like this one, but better. So that's why I'm using them outside. You can hate it. That's fine. I respect your opinion. I'm just not going to validate it. I just need a little table for in between. I maybe want to use this. I feel like they bought this house and they're slowly renovating it with the money they make from their coffee shop. Like they invested all of their money and their time into the coffee shop when they first got together. Like they got together early 20s and they've just built up their coffee shop. And then they decided they wanted to have kids, so they started their family. And now they're ready to like invest in their house. So they've updated their bathroom and they've made their bedroom what they want. So, like, it's a little more modern than traditional. Where's that other block of wood one? It's just a big chunk of wood. This one. Nope. Well, I mean, yes, but no. It's not this one that I'm thinking of. It's one that looks almost just like it, except for this part is missing. This one. That's close enough, I think. But that's cuter. And it's got the color of their wood and the color of their house in it. I think that's what they would use. We'll pull these up a little bit. We'll put some coffee mugs on the table. Okay, then. Some coffee mugs on the table. This balcony does not have a roof, so we'll do a miscellaneous light, a little candle out here. I don't want to use this one. I use this one all the time. I think this one could be good. Or, because I want there to be a little room for their, like a coffee mug. And we have this, and this is, don't we have a smaller version of that? Like a little, and it's pink. Like the default swatch is pink. That would work. It's got spots. I could still put the thing. This is what I was looking for now. Yeah, like this. And then I think there's going to be like a coffee mug out here that's been used. They just didn't take it in the morning. They got distracted. It happens sometimes. This one's already been taken in though. It's fine. I think that's about all I'm going to do out here. I'm going to maybe grab this. And we'll have that out there as well. Yeah. And then in here, I've been thinking about this. I'm not sure what it's going to look like. So just, let's figure this out together. If we do this, and then we grab, oh my god, my mouse drives me crazy. I'm gonna make him fix this. I don't know how, so I'm gonna make him fix it. And then we grab this for the top. Right, so they get a little dresser and a place to hang their stuff. Or do we want to move this, like, on this wall? I would like it better if I could fit 3 across here. I don't think I can, though. I might be able to. Hold on. That's as far over as I can scoot that. That does solve the issue. What's up, Nicole? Hello, Nicole Diolio. I'm not a huge fan of how close that is to this door, though. Or to this tub. If I could scoot that tub back. I could scoot that tub back. We're fine. It's fine. We're good. I still did not put a mirror in the kids' room and the teen room. Let me resolve this right now before I forget again. I want it right here. And I want it to be a wall mirror. We're not using this. It's a beautiful mirror. Don't get me wrong. But not what we're using today. Maybe this. Oh, this mirror for sure. This mirror is the one we're going to use. It would suck to sleep in this bed because you know that light's never going off. This corner of the room lit up. But it is what it is. Okay, so that handles that. And then over here, I don't know what I want to do. It's a lot of space in this room. I made a rather large primary. Alright, we'll put those there. And then we'll do the miscellaneous. We'll look at the benches. I want to use this one. If I can find the right... I don't think this one's going to work because of the wood swatches. This is like the closest. I would like it if it was the brown on brown. But it's not. You could try Love Struck. This white could be okay. Thank you. Well, we could do like this. Just kidding. Don't love. Just kidding. Oh my goodness, there's none that I like. That's the closest one. So that's the only one that I like. What about this one from Businesses and Hobbies? Again, I think for whatever reason, the brown tones on this, even though they're the exact same as the brown tones on this, having the black on top of it makes it feel better. No, I appreciate it. Last day of school. I don't know what else you'd be doing. Evelyn. No. Book Note Kit is beautiful. Just getting real demanding. This little Evelyn. No. Part of me is like, you want a fluffy rug, just use a fluffy rug. But another part of me is like, I don't like any of these fluffy rugs. That one could work. Hold on. I don't hate that. All right, and then what do we do down here? They've got their yoga mats out front. I kind of want to put a treadmill there. I'm not going to lie. Is that a weird thing to do? Just put a treadmill right here? Because it's either that or a little seating area. This place has a lot of little seating areas. Come over here, ma'am. Come over here. Move your little butt. I know, come here. Come here. Ugh. There. If you're here, though, you have to help. I think she's okay with that. Alright. Oh, maybe we do a plant. Maybe we do a plant. Like this one that I've wanted to include in this house the whole time and haven't been able to. Yeah, like that one right there. Like that one. What other plants do we need to put over here? lick my face. You lick your butt. Don't lick my face. She's just excited. It's okay. I don't mind the way that looks. Like them overlapping. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. There's not a lot of light here for this big old tree, though. Maybe you go on the balcony. Well, that's not exactly where I wanted you to be. It's pretty close, though. Okay, what are we doing? Okay. She was like doing this thing with her paw. It was a little weird. Don't mind me. Yeah, we'll put that there. Yeah, that's what I thought. I grabbed the wrong paw. I put the floor's lava downstairs. Maybe we can grab a couple of these littles for out here as well. We have the lemon fruit. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. We'll put that like here. I'll sort those a little better when I have both hands. Right now, one of them is being weighed down by like a 13-pound cat. Maybe we do a hanging plant here. We could either grab... We could do the one from Paranormal Stuff. I know, you're such a baby. Like this. And then maybe this guy. Maybe not this guy. I'm trying to vary the heights a little bit. So we need a smaller one like this. That one looks so good there. Doesn't matter that I've already used it downstairs. Oh my god. That's very uncomfortable, ma'am. She put her little paws, her little claws right in the crook of my elbow. And she started happy feeding me. That hurts. It's a very sensitive area, ma'am. Or we could do this one. I think we might do... Hello, please, thank you. Hello, please. Hello, please, thank you. I think we do this and this, not this. Alright. I love you so much, but I have to put you down, Mama. We'll hang out a little bit. She loves that love sack, I think, more than I do, which is crazy to think about. But she's on it as much as I am. We'll do that. It's just such a big empty space. And I knew that this room was going to be too much space when I built it. But I was like, oh, I'll figure it out. I'm not figuring it out. This could help. But I don't like that. I like it over here. Like, if I had this much space in my bed, I'd put I'm putting a treadmill. I'm putting a treadmill. We'll do this one, because it looks like it's both the lightest and the most, like, easily putty-uppable, you know? The ability to putty-uppy is pretty high. It does have some glow, though. Maybe we do just a plain black one. What do we think about? Oh, they get really big on the sides. I don't think I care, though. I think that's okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And it makes sense now to have some of those plants in front of the window. It filled the room. I think this is good. We just need curtains and clothes. Also, I don't know that this is the colorway for in here. Maybe just this brown. It's kind of the same tone. Kinda. And then we'll get something right here. I don't know what we're putting here. We could do a couple of things, actually. We could do this. I want to make sure that's what I want to do, because once it's there, I'm not taking it out. I lied, I am taking it out. I just know sometimes this thing gets real finicky. I don't want that. I don't mind being able to see the wall behind, so I could do this. Mainly just because I want that, and then if I use tool... to put that down. We'll try this. We'll try this. I'm pulling out shoes. I know we've got shoes downstairs. Okay. And then turn that off, because we have so many more clothes now between businesses and hobbies and dream home decorator and high school years. Did we not get any like masculine clothes in businesses and hobbies? Because these, I mean, well, we'll do these in one side. These in the other side. It won't like scoot one way or the other. Fantastic. Minus the hat. These are pretty, these could be masculine, right? Do we have any that are just like different? Yeah, like different colors. I don't love this. I don't love either of these clothing options. This is where CC comes in clutch. Excuse me, I'm taking that. I'll do that. Okay. Pop that there. Maybe this is the one I want. Yes. Alright. Pull out stuff. It's my favorite thing to do, apparently. Just pull out stuff. We do a lot of boxes because it easily fills the space. need 2 of these. I need 1 for the kids' room. Is that going to be in the way of the mirror? Probably. Do I need this that bad? No. Am I going to make this work anyway? Yes. What else do we need in here? Maybe they've done some traveling. They've got some little knickknacks from various places. So we'll pull some of those out, size them down, move them up. How are you, Sunnyside? Maybe we've got some folded laundry. I kind of want to put this in here. Like somehow she's got like the handle of her purse stuck under her bed. But I don't know if like they can walk over this and use the chair and stuff. That's why I don't use it. I was watching somebody, I want to say it was a Will Simsy video, where she decorated a teen room and put that stuff down and they couldn't walk over it. Was that a while ago? Yeah. But like, I haven't tried it since then. Some cologne. I'm gonna do a couple of these, one for each bed. I'm gonna pretend somebody journals. Alright. So, you could you not choose? Perfect. These I'm gonna put down here on the floor. Like he just got them. They haven't put them on yet. I feel like I'm also going to raise this up and like put it on here. I'm sure it has to be lowered down with tulle. That's okay. These are gonna go nowhere I want them to. Noted. These are gonna go here. I think this can go here. I think this is too tall. Really, this is what we're doing now? I move one thing. I move one thing. Please hold. Okay, why it wants to jump up there, I don't know. It won't go back to where I have it right now. But I also don't want... I really had to think that one through. Don't mind me. I was like, we're fine now. Alright, we will put cologne keys. They'll have different phone cases. This person is going to also get the book. You're going to get this. I'm going to sell this. I'm going to size that down and erase it on top. Alright, and now I'm going to lower things that need to be lowered. I can't tell. Okay. I know I put that like right behind my head, but it's like in the way in the middle. That works for me. All of this is good. And then this hat needs to go down, right? Yes. Can I get, does that fit? No. I was like, will that fit underneath there? It does not. Yeah, I was like, can it go up top? It can. Can I do that? I'm cool with that. We'll do those. This is where the kids keep their extra record players. Their extra record players. Their extra records. And this will tell me how high or where to put everything else on the thing. Because it's all going to be based around how this book sits. I'm probably doing this way, there we go, way lower than I had to. Okay. Put that there. Make that. I'm good with that. And we will make their phone case orange. Because why not? And we'll make their phone case boring. That's what we'll do. Put those there. We'll pop this back here. And that's that. I think part of the reason I'm tired is it's very warm in my room. I don't have a window or anything open in here today because it's like cold enough outside that if I open the window I'm going to be cold. But it's warm enough that if I don't open the window I'm going to be sleepy. Here we are. Lovely catch-22. Put that there. I'm good with this. Let's find some curtains. Curtains are going to be the fun one. Over here we can do Desert Luxe. Probably in this green. Nah, we won't do it in the green. Let's do it in this brown. And I don't want it like completely over the window. That one? No. That one? Yeah. Now the issue comes with these curtains. I don't want to use this. I want to use a blind like this. But it's too big. Is that alright? I think that fits. Is it the exact same color? No. But it is what it is. And then for here, part of me is like, just do something like this. They can walk in and out of it. But then I'm going to have like 3 different curtain colors in here. These aren't bad. It's these. It's these curtains that are not good. Here, we'll do this. Now they all have that like beiginess to them. There we go. There we go. I'm cool with this room. Now we just have bathrooms to do, and then another house is done. And oh nope, yard. We'll have yard to do. I might do yard by myself. Let me go out here and move this stuff around since Isla is no longer on me. Or Ava. They've made their own little zen garden out here. Yeah. And keep an eye on their coffee shop. Could you imagine you go to work every day and the person who owns your business is off, but they live right here? They're just sitting right here watching. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Bathrooms. I might put the tub there. We might put the tub there. And then if the tub goes there, I can put a double shower situation here. I really wanted, because the other option for here is a double sink. But again, it's a pretty repetitive situation. We can figure that out. Put our mirrors over here. I'm just trying to make the bathroom one of those big bathrooms. I don't have a lot of experience with a large bathroom. All of the bathrooms I have ever had in my life are small. Like a 2x3 bathroom is the standard size bathroom. We could put this here. Oh, let me uncover that. Do like that. I will have this all tiled. I'm just making sure I've got the space here. I want a shelf. Closer to that. I'll figure that out in a minute too. There's a lot of space in this bathroom. It is a rather large bathroom. We could do shower here, toilet here. I'm cool with that. Put this here. What I would like to do is, like, I'm just gonna do it. There's no like to do in here. If we do this, we move that down, we scoot this over, put that there, grab this, double that there, right? Then I have space up here, this goes over here, this will also go over here, we'll figure that out. We put this here. We have a shower. We have a bathtub. But I want this to... I know what to do here. I know what to do here. If it'll let me. Ooh, is that going to be a half tile situation? Shish kebabs. Because I was like, if we do... Is there a reason you don't want to go on a diagonal, you son of a bitch? We do like that, but I wanted sliding glass doors. That was the only reason I did that. And I don't even know if the sliding glass doors that we got with Love Struck work on that diagonal. Yeah, they're too large. I'm not sold on this bathroom. We could shower. We could. The issue is I want, like, I need a half tile. The only thing in here that can't change is the door. So I'm gonna ignore that for now. We're just gonna pretend it doesn't exist. I am gonna separate the bathroom, or the toilet. I kind of want it to be a little bigger, but like, that's just because I think that's a little small, but it's fine. Alright, we'll just put a little door on it. And then I can put the bathtub here. This will be a shove tower combination. We'll use this one here from Growing Together. And then there's just a lot of space. But that's okay. We can do sink. It is what it is. And then over here we can put like some sort of storage something. You know, like this. Or this. And then our bathroom sink, our mirror is going to be the same as downstairs. That I'll keep the same. I got lost in the house for a second. We'll do that. And then we'll say they've started renovating in the bathrooms. Just in the bathrooms. I like a tile around my tub and my toilet because I just want to be able to grab. I don't have one in my house right now, but I have like painted walls. But I just want to be able to grab my shower handle and spray my shit down. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want like a wet room situation. I feel like I could get away with like this dusty blue bathroom in here. Given the mood of the bedroom, this might be the color of the bathroom. I know I'm bouncing between the two. I'm not sorry. This is just how the process is working. Okay, that's that. Tile floor makes sense in here. Like this. I didn't say it was like the rest of this house was modern. I said that they updated their bathroom. Like they've modernized the house. It's just not like really modern. It's blue. Can I just have like normal black and white tile? There's this, but I don't like that. There's this beige. Excuse me, this beige. I have hiccups. There's this white. Don't love. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I'm probably ending an hour early. I'm probably gonna end here like very, very soon. I'm just tired for no reason. It genuinely just came out of nowhere. I need a nap. That could almost work. That could almost work.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Let me be tired. Gosh darn it. I think I'm gonna do this dingy gray. That's the answer. That's the answer.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Just
And
wait
my
till
day is
tomorrow.
ruined.
Your day's gonna be hella ruined tomorrow when we play Fortnite and somebody kills us in the freaking Battlestar Galactica ship. That's you're gonna be real disappointed then. I'm just tired, man. This is saved. We're almost done. I'll probably finish this off stream and we'll upload it and I'll tell you guys when it's up. I'll tell you guys like Monday when it's up. Maybe. I don't know what day I have doctor's appointments coming up. I'll be very honest. Alright, so before we leave here, I'm going to say adios to YouTube. YouTube, remember to take care of yourself. And then take